So, here we have the Centurion 1. I free XP'd it to fully upgrade it. Couple things. This tank has an amazing gun. 225 penetration, very high rate of fire, combined with a 160 frontal turret armor and a 45mm thick gun mantlet for a total of 210 armor. Before we factor in angles or anything, we're starting at 210 on the turret armor. Hull armor isn't so great, but that turret and the 10 degrees of gun depression are what make this vehicle amazing. And I played this to the bone last night. It's so much fun. I do not have the fully upgraded engine. The top speed kind of sucks, 40 kph. But you'll get up to 40 kph very quickly. And it climbs hills like nobody's business. So you've got a very good terrain traverse, an amazingly heavily armored turret, and the 20-pound gun is just stupid good. I'm sorry, it is stupid good. Your disadvantage, you're slow, you have weak hull armor. Okay, but your tracks are also stupid thick, so sometimes shooting heat into your sides or high explosive into the side of this tank is not a viable option. It just won't go through. So let's get to this match. Now that I've explained the Centurion 1. Peeking over, trying to minimize my exposure. Got him. Gun is very high velocity. Takes about 6.5 seconds to reload. 6.44. Average damage is 225, 230. But the penetration is just insane. I have more penetration than an IS-3. So I have more penetration than any Tier 8 heavy tank. On a Tier 8 medium, I have an absurd accuracy of 0.32, 0.33. Really good accuracy. So I have some APCR shells. So far I think I've fired a total of 2. Because I haven't needed them. I missed that shot. I kind of snapped it a little too quick. I'm going to take a full aim. And there's that turret armor. ARL-44 just shot me straight in the turret. It did nothing to me. And I also know I'm going to reload before he does.
That's an anti-tank rifle. Oh, fuck! That's an anti-tank rifle! Fucking shot! She's dead!
Now I take a hit in the side from a light tank. So, the side hull, like I said, hull armor's not that great. We're losing the 1-2 line pretty badly. I decide these guys should be able to handle a Type 62. If they can't, then we have a whole new list of problems. However, the Indian Panzer needs to eat some lead. Really high velocity gun. I was barely aimed in front of him. This time I overcompensate though. And the shell actually landed directly in front of him. Aimed in. He dies. Okay, cool. I need to get back to base. We're having troubles at base. And this is the part where I'm still not used to this gun at this point, so I'm either overcompensating or undercompensating for the enemy movement of this ELC. Just not quite hitting it. And that time he evaded where I was aiming. So, you know, not having a great time with the CLC. I'm taking too long and I know it. I need to get closer. I need to make sure this next shot kills it. There we go. He turned right into it. So I'm moving up thinking I'm going to hull down next to this hill where this IS is, and just hull down and just sit here and peek out with my turret and just let these guys have it and try to hold our base. Now my next thought is, why is it taking 5 tanks so long to deal with 2? Look up north. There's 5 tanks up there fighting 2, and they are just having a hell of a time trying to do it. Now this, I'm looking and I'm like, okay, where's the enemy? Just not quite fast enough on the trigger. I'm going to regret that later. Then I spot Mr. T-34. Bang. He ignores it. Why would you ignore getting hit? I'll hit you again. He still ignores it. Now he starts moving. He shot went where I pointed it, but he didn't go where I was pointed. Comet dies. 25-2. I auto-aim, take the shot. He fires HE. Terminate him. KV-13. I turn my front armor towards him. I auto-aim. He pins my front plate. I start backing up. Why? I'm trying to protect my hull. The hull armor isn't great, but it's okay. Now my hull's protected. He can only shoot at my turret.
Come on! You were talking all that good shit a second ago.
The IS finally chimes in.
No. Oh, come on. No, and that's final. We've got bigger things.
I think get down, get down, get down. KV-85, no gun depression. Now I can take my time and turn and get across this river. AT-15 and Chaffee are still holding out. The 34-3 is really giving them a beating. Apparently, 5 tanks couldn't take on those 2, and now they have help, and now they're in trouble. So I'm zipping up as fast as I can go. I only have the second tier engine. I don't have the end engine. But I do have a massive view range. And hello, KV-85. With your ass to me.
Fine.
Good night.
I'll shoot some of the rotten bastards. Can't be that much fun.
Beating off in the corner, I was defending our cab. Manages to hit me. Now I know he's firing heat. So the Chaffee criticized me for returning to help defend the cap against 5 enemy tanks. ELC, KV-13, VK, KV-85, and the 25-2. Not my fault. Chaffee's still criticizing the 2 of us. What I'm doing right now, though, is I'm using the IS as bait. He's got armor, he's got a good gun, he can really smack that 34-3 around, and if he's smart, he can hide from the T-34 American tank. See? He can hit back. And he had a full stack of hit points. Even with his stock gun, he can still hurt that guy. I am going to come up behind him. I think he was expecting us to be together. Oh well. So I'm thinking he was expecting us to be somewhere else, and now I'm suddenly bugged. I don't understand these replay bugs. Now, I'm curious, did they hurt the T-34 at all? Chaffee thinks he's at 500 hit points. My last spot on him is 753. If that's true, then they haven't hurt him since we last saw him. They haven't hurt him. I lock target, I try to poke up and take a quick shot. Didn't quite poke up far enough. IS hits him, and he turns his gun back towards the IS. You should really be focused on me, bud. Then he fires. Now I've got him. He takes 14 seconds to reload. I take 12 seconds to reload 2 shots. There's nothing he can do. I've got him. Poke up. He's done. That's the end of this one. We're going to go to another one, though. But let's check out the results first. So let's see. Yeah, Chaffee, I really was just, off in a corner, wanking it. Sure. Let's see, I've got base defense points, targeting player assistance, 3,600 damage, but I wasn't helping our team. Apparently the Chaffee wasn't paying attention to what was going on the map. And the IS was actually helping our team as well. So, look at what's going on before you start smacking at people. In the meantime, I want an AT-15A. I don't understand how you do 0 damage with a 17-pound gun, but sure. Let's move on to the next Centurion. Wait till the counter starts. So, remember that platoon from earlier with the IS-3? Guess what? This is what we did the rest of the night. Cruising right up here. And I know a perfect position for the Centurion. SU-152 whiffs. I whiff. I reposition my tank a little bit, and then I just poke up. Gun mantle denied. Through your front plate. Gun mantle denies. They're soon going to realize they can't actually hurt me. I don't know how that shot went that far, of course, but whatever. Now we're just going to poke up here and post. And I'm making them pay for every peek and poke that I can. That was a really tricky shot. If I'd have made it, that would have been RNG luck, and I know it. Track him. Front plate says no, turret denied. They're all thinking, that's a Centurion. What's going on? I don't have any shots over there. I look over here. Fires just to the left of him. I hit his gun mantle. I was aiming for that machine gun port. Make you pay for it, and you bounced me. We're just going to take a second. Look at that! Look at the front of that turret! Round after round after round. Denied. Told you this thing had a strong turret. I see these dead tanks. I'm driving around. I figure the autoloader either has one shell or is reloading. He wouldn't pull back otherwise. There's his one. Now he's reloading and I know it. He's down. Lock on to the Panther 2. Anybody? Anybody? Okay. Now this is just me being observant. Wait, you're gonna sit there? Whack! Silencer's down. He went to the railroad tracks. I just got hit in the hull by a Pershing from extreme range. So I'm backing up. Trying to give him as little of my tank as possible to shoot at before I turn and head down. And this thing has a very good traverse speed and very, very good characteristics for navigating terrain. We're on solid concrete! So I'm doing 50, 60, and I'm just thinking I'm flying. I don't have my medic kit anymore, but still have my repair kit, still have my fire extinguisher. Dirty secret, those two things with wires coming out of them on the sides of the tank, You see that right below the turret? That's my fuel tanks. That's where the gas is. Just to let you know when you're aiming at this thing if you want to watch it burn. I do believe they are going to kill this IS-2. Or I might get the shot. Nope. I track him. I save Kusaro's life for all of maybe 20 seconds. And then I take the kill shot. But then E25. I tried Kusaro. I tried really hard. And now I'm just going to go at this E25. He has a very low pin gun. I have a very, very good armor. He's done.
What?
Do I get to go after him?
No.
Oh,
Start heading down the
No, when
tracks.
that's final, we've got bigger things to worry about.
And my thought is, their last spotted locations are here and here. So my thought is, I'll just get on cap and draw them to me. I'll break down this big thing and then I'll hide behind the other one. Oh look, Comet. I'm gonna sit back here. No, I'm not. Bang.
Fine. I'll shoot some of the rotten bastards.
Gotcha.
Oh, fuck the hell. Yes.
Trust me, Comet. When you get this thing, you'll be so much happier. I sit on cap for a second. I'm like, no, wait. They actually need help with that Pershing. Because our Super Pershing has no clue. Our T-29 could actually die from it. And our AT-8, our poor AT-8, I don't think has managed to do anything all game, really. So I start maneuvering, so I'm going to be behind the Pershing. Sure enough, there it is. One, and he backs up and then turns to avoid the guys in front of him, not realizing that I'm right here. Two. Spells his doom. So that's a good 5,000 win 8 for me for this match. Let's take a look. Didn't get any real special medals, just some ribbons. But 1,200 experience points. And one more round would have been a steel wall. 8 non-penetrations. Amazing turret armor, and we're about to see this thing shine in action using that turret armor and that high pin rapid fire gun. Stay tuned for the final episode for Volume 8.